Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) has arrested Senator Shehu Sani, who represented Kaduna Central Senatorial District in the National Assembly between 2015 and 2019. According to a source, Sani was arrested for alleged extortion of $20,000 from the owner of ASD Motors. The source said he was said to have collected the $20,000 from the owner of ASD Motors on the grounds that he is very close to the EFCC boss. He was subsequently arrested and granted administrative bail while he refunded the money to the victim. He was asked to report but made himself incommunicado. He must have been scamming a lot of people, dropping the name of the EFCC boss. Like, seriously? Eh? Shehu Sani again? Like, seriously? It's laughable. Shehu Sani scammed people. He must have been scamming people, dropping the name of the EFCC boss. Like seriously? I'm sure a lot of people will be surprised at this. I know a lot of people will be like seriously? I'm just like seriously, Shehu Sani. In my opinion, I've never believed though. I don't know about others, but I don't understand. $20,000 that is very close, because it's very on the ground that is very close to the EFCC boss. I don't understand. What has that got to do? I don't know whether I'm the one who is not even putting two or three together, to make something. That the source said it was to have collected the sum of $20,000 from the owner of ASD Motors on the ground that he is very close to the EFCC boss, or meaning that is the intermediary between the ASD Motors and EFCC, or what? Or does the ASD Motor has a issue with the EFCC that this man has to, speak for them? I don't understand. But let's hear what Nigerians are saying. But of course, I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people minds will be going back and forth. Some people just nail the whole thing, that they are very sure that this whole thing is coming from somewhere. Shehu Sani has been speaking now, has been speaking. Even yesterday, he spoke concerning the government. So let's hear what people are saying, so that we'll not start insinuating, or preempting what people will want to say. Someone said, just because Sani spoke that if you give Buhari 50 years to rule, you will suffer for 50 years in his rule. That's what somebody is saying here. Someone asked, did Sani do what was alleged? That's a question. If you speak against the government, be sure of arrest. Why would Magu wait till Senator Shehu Sani's viral report on social media yesterday that he knew Buhari very well, that give him another 50 years to rule Nigerians? It means Nigeria will suffer for another 50 years before arresting him. These allegations heaped on Senator Shehu Sani are mere fragments from the imaginations of Magu. They are baseless and classified as unfounded truths. You can't be settling enmity scores for President Buhari without prejudice. A competent court of law is the only platform to convince him of stealing the billions of naira you imposed on him by your imaginations. Shehu Sani cannot or will never scam any person. That's what the person is saying. Because let's see what happens. Definitely, we are still going to hear from him. Definitely, he's going to reply or respond to this whole thing. Someone says, is it because you think he's a saint? I'm surprised at this your comment. Someone says, speak against the government and get arrested because he has started criticizing Buhari government. Kai, rubbish. Shehu Sani is an enemy of the government. I refuse to believe this until I hear his side of the story. He is a transparent man. To be involved in such liars, fake EFCC, how can popular Shehu Sani could be said to have made himself incommunicado? He tells you the truth and so you are against him. Shame on you. 7 times. A lot of people are really coming for this guy. Coming, on the side of, to support him. Just like somebody said, until he hears from him, definitely he's going to respond to this. This is terrible. Someone say, God, deal. Get ready for defamation of character. Someone say, all these are lies. The administration of Buhari is very predictable. What? So finally, they have They have Sani where they want him, and the EFCC truly attacked us in the employ of a ruthless cabal. Nigeria has ceased to be a country. Buhari is a wicked human being. The agenda of silence everyone that criticized Buhari government has just started playing now. Let's watch out for the next person. Of course, if it was predictable that they would soon or later come for you, nobody who speaks publicly against this despotic regime escapes the bite of its bulldogs. I doubt this information. So do I. Let's keep our finger crossed. Let's see what will happen at the end of the day. Buhari, you only arrest people that are not supporting you or supporting your evil. You are a wicked president, so everyone must like you, Abi. You want everybody to like you? Shehu Sani is a traitor and scammer. That's why we booted out of the Senate. He was booted out of the Senate. Now, his sins are catching up with him. Ross in jail, traitor. Um, a lot of people came for this particular person saying that it's a lie. Shut up. Your illiteracy will find you out. Shehu Sani is honorable. You don't know Shehu very well. Maybe Buhari is your best president. It's either you or your sponsor is a traitor, because I can see where you are coming from. This one say it is really terrible. Shehu Sani is being silenced for saying it as it is. Shehu, make sure you come out clean. How about EFCC? You are now government dogs backing anybody that criticizes the government. Are we really in a democratic era? EFCC should find something reasonable done and stop wasting taxpayers' money on things that are not really relevant. Like I said, and a lot of people have said, let's until they hear from Shehu Sani before everything, before they will know what to believe. But everybody automatically by default knows where the whole thing is coming from, and and that is just what we are seeing. And you could see that this man, a lot of people really love him, a lot of people really like him. We know that his problem started from even his own state with a Herofai. They've been back and back, and we've been going back and forth. So it is not really a new thing, and they really made sure that he didn't come back to the house. And they were even laughing at him that he has become a social media, what is it called? Either social media practitioner or something. Someone say, nonsense arrest. Why didn't you arrest Nigerian failure just because Senator Shehu Sani spoke the truth about your government? We have bunch of them in politics who disguise themselves with their own positions to defraud masses. Shehu Sani case, if the publication is true, it is because it's no longer an insider caucus in National Assembly members. If not, nobody will hear, neither the giver will make noise. It is just a pity that Nigerians are passing through on a daily basis on the so-called elites, judicial, politicians, traditional and religious leaders. Someone said, I knew all along that Shehu Sani will never go unpunished for always criticizing Buhari government. So if because he's criticizing Buhari government, what does this particular person, what does he mean? So because he's has been criticizing the government, so that's why he will not go unpunished. So is it the punishment he's getting for criticizing the government? I don't know what this particular person means. Don't mind them, it's fake news. To be honest, the only person I can trust when it comes to money issue is myself. As it is now in Nigeria, anything can happen as far as money is involved. Of course, yes. How many gratuity has the kleptomaniac in Abuja Palace collected? Please, arrest Shehu today and expect 1,000 more Shehu to come out and expose the crash incompetence of your inept government. Some stories are better left unsaid. That is why I'm wondering who the advisor of this government are. Sani don't have table manner, eating and talking. Oh, ho, ho, ho. As long as you say anything against Buhari, you are sure to get this kind of a trump up charges. Of course, Shehu Sani must have been expecting them. This government is very predictable. It's only government that's battling illegitimacy and integrity problem that resort to blackmail. We are in this government, in this country, and we know who is who. This is another sin that we ridicule the EFCC like DSS. This is a calculated issue because Shehu Sani tells Buhari government the truth, that is why they are looking for any means to enter him. So guys, what do you think? Because a lot of people here, do not really believe these stories. Some people just see it as a cock and bull stories until they hear from a Shehu Sani. Of course, until we hear from him before anybody can really say, okay, this is what is actually happening. But from what he has been saying concerning the government, everybody naturally by default they will like, oh, this thing is really coming from them. Of course, it has played out over and over again. If you criticize the government, the next thing, something they will just want to, that is when the EFCC will know that they really have some job that are not really, that have not been done. Definitely they will swing into action. And people who have written petition concerning some people that even everybody could see, it was a glaring issue, but yet they will sweep every other things under the carpet. In as much you are not in their good book, if you are in their good book, nothing will happen. But let's just see what happens, because of course, like somebody said, nobody can really trust anybody. But from all indications, people are like, it can't be mbano. So guys, leave your comments below and let's hear your own take concerning this new developments. Thank you. Bye.